514, I got a 242 on a train that's holding there. Dublin bound. Getting details.
10-4. 114, we can break and head towards the
That's fucked up! Let him go! What the fuck?
I copy code 3 for a gunshot wound.
Look at that man taking pictures and shit.
You gotta take pictures of this. Hey! Come on, man! Cut that
That's
out,
fucked
man.
up! Hey!
That's necessary?
That's doing the job. That's fucked up!
That's fucked up!
Really? That's hella unnecessary!
Unnecessary, bro!
Come on now!
Protect yourself! Protect yourself! Come on, man!
Come on now, y'all! Really? Hey, he just I'm calling fucking real police.
I'm just recording. Come on, what's going on?
Look at that man taking pictures and shit.
Good job. Baby, I'm fine. I'm just recording.
You gotta take pictures of this shit. Fucking so wrong.
With a developing story. A New Year's Day ride home turns deadly at the BART Fruitvale station in Oakland after a BART police officer shoots and kills a man on the platform. Crumper's Reggie Kumar has been following this developing story. He joins us in the newsroom with the very latest, just released details, Reggie.
Yes, that's right, Chris. BART officials are now saying police officers first responded to fighting that broke out on the platform at the Fruitvale location. Take a look at this video that we shot earlier today. Spokesman Jim Allison says a BART police officer's gun went off while they were trying to restrain 22-year-old Oscar Grant at around 2:15 this morning. Grant was taken to a nearby hospital where he died from his injuries. Now, authorities say they're still trying to figure out whether the gun the officer used was fired accidentally or on purpose. BART officials haven't released the name of the police officer yet, but we do know that officer has been placed on paid administrative leave. No arrests have been made, and the shooting is still under investigation. Cron 4's Hazik Madioun continues our coverage.
Cause of death is not something that we can share at this time. We do know that he was in our trauma center. Our trauma team was there and worked on him very hard. And we're not successful. No, I'm not aware that there was more than one gunshot fired, and we would have to talk to our doctors again to verify that there were more than one. But at this time, I believe that there was just one. Okay.
Do you know what's that?
Officials may not have much to say at this time about one of their officers who shot 22-year-old Oscar Grant New Year's morning here on the platform of the Fruitvale BART station in Oakland. But after fighting back tears once they learned Grant passed away here at Highland Hospital Thursday morning, Grant's family and friends had plenty to say regarding what they say witnesses told them about the shooting.
From what I hear, they tased and shot him. They say they was tasing the man right there, and the man was going, don't shoot me, and the man just shot him. Bah!
He asked the police not to kill him. Asked him, he was pleading for his life with handcuffs on him. Why would you shoot a person who got handcuffs on him? Why would you do that?
And that the police were standing over him and a gunshot went off and the police officer was like, oh shoot, I shot him.
Well, something needs to be done about these police walking around here thinking they God because they got a badge and a gun. I believe in two sides to every story. But something got to go, something got to happen.
Grant's family and friends are waiting to hear the BART police side of the story. But they realize, regardless of what BART officials say, it will not bring back their loved one.
That boy is gone. He's 22 years old and he's gone. And his little baby ain't never gonna see him again. Never. And his mother ain't never gonna see him again. And my son will never see his best friend again.
Reporting from Oakland, this is Hazik Madioun, Cron 4 News.
Even from everlasting to everlasting, thou art God. Thou formest man, turnest man to destruction, and says, return, ye children of men. For thou who is in thy sight art but as yesterday, and when it is past, as a watch in the night.
Push and step back. Push and step back. I got it. Push and step back.
Pallbearers are going to need to go in and grab the flowers for me, and then I'm going to take them out. Where's the flowers?
Several well-placed sources are telling KTVU News that a warrant was issued for former BART officer Johannes Messerly and that Messerly is now in custody. Messerly was the officer involved in the New Year's Day shooting of 22-year-old Oscar Grant on the platform of the Fruitvale BART station. SF Gate, which is the San Francisco Chronicle's website, says that Messerly was arrested in Nevada. Our sources say Messerly was some distance from the Bay Area when he was taken into custody and that he will not arrive at a local jail tonight. Another source says when he does arrive in the Bay Area, Messerly will be booked into the Santa Rita jail in Dublin. And yet another source tells us that Messerly is being held on a no bail warrant. Now, what we don't know right now is the exact charge, whether Messerly was taken into custody on an open warrant or on a murder warrant. We are told that Alameda County District Attorney Tom Orloff will hold a news conference tomorrow to reveal more information. Again, the headline tonight, former BART officer Johannes Messerly has been taken into custody. Also, just about 15 minutes ago, we talked with the mother of the victim, Oscar Grant. Wanda Johnson told us that she had not yet heard of the arrest. She also said that while she is hoping for justice in this case, it will not.
Oakland, California police officer who fatally shot unarmed train passenger Oscar Grant was sentenced this past week to 2 years in jail. It is the minimum possible of what could have been a 14-year sentence, and much less than he would have incurred had the judge applied California's gun enhancement law that normally mandates heavy sentences when firearms are used in a crime. The San Francisco Bay Guardian says Los Angeles County Superior Court Judge Robert Perry threw out the charge, saying that he believed the shooting was a tragic accident, not an intentional killing by police officer Johannes Messerly. The judge also gave Messerly credit for the 292 days he's already served in custody, meaning that with time off for good behavior, he'll likely serve less than another year. That decision stunned Oscar Grant's supporters. A rally to honor Grant drew hundreds outside Oakland City Hall, and banks, businesses, and City Hall boarded up windows and doors in anticipation of possible riots. UC Oakland evacuated buildings and courts closed early. Outraged by the Messerly verdict, Grant's uncle compared the sentencing to Michael Vick's conviction when he said, quote, "If a man goes to prison for killing a dog and he gets 4 years, then of course 2 years is not enough." Kat Brooks, an organizer with the Coalition for Justice for Oscar Grant, said, quote, "This is beyond unacceptable. We will provide a place for people to express their emotion. Civil disobedience is absolutely called for. We will continue to organize and mobilize. The nation has said no more." Protests followed the verdict, with 152 arrested. Messerly had been called to the Fruitvale station of the BART system in the early hours of New Year's Day last year, with 4 other officers to look into reports of a fight on a train. Messerly tried to arrest Grant, but reported that Grant was not cooperating. Grant was on his stomach when Messerly shot him in the back. The shooting was caught on video by another BART passenger and quickly went viral on YouTube.
Did have a demonstration out here. Now it's on 8th Street and Broadway.
Peaceful, or has reports it's gotten out of hand?
At some points it was out of hand. OPD's been out here and they made a pretty good go of it.
What happened is people were stopped in front of the BART police headquarters and the police pulled up in the SWAT vehicle and unloaded the riot police and started moving in on them and started firing tear gas canisters.
What happened?
Man, they threw tear gas in my eye. They was throwing everything after someone jumped on the cop car.
Where were you?
And I was right next to the trash can, and they set the trash can on fire. Next you know, police just start throwing tear gas and all kinds of pepper spray and all stuff.
Mr. Messerly was brought in to our booking area here at Santa Rita Jail, and at that time the deputies received his property. He was brought into the jail, he was searched, he was changed into jail clothing, he was fingerprinted, he was given a psychological evaluation, he was classified at that time, he had a mugshot taken, he was given a medical screening, he was allowed to make his phone call, and then he was taken to the housing unit here at Santa Rita Jail. He's going to be placed into protective custody, being that he's a former police officer and a high-profile case. We determined for everybody's safety that's the best spot for him. I would categorize his demeanor as very quiet. He answered all the questions that were asked of him. He went along with the deputy's instructions as far as getting fingerprinted. Not much different than most people that come into our custody.
Shot, and he was handcuffed. That the police said to take off the handcuffs before the media arrives. And people are saying, no, leave the handcuffs on.
And his friends are all standing around seeing a friend be shot while he handcuffed on the ground, on his stomach, and he's shot in the back.
He shot in the back?
That's cowardly.
In the back.
In the back.
While he's laying on his stomach handcuffed.
That's cold-blooded murder. I don't care. You don't shoot nobody in the back. You don't shoot anyone.
His baby is here by herself now. He got a daughter. How you think I feel? My nephew dead. He didn't do nothing. He did the right thing. He didn't ask the driver. He didn't want to drive a car. They took public transportation to go party on New Year's. And then he died, get shot by...